Hi guys! Today I'm going to tell you about how I made a big Numberblock 1 squishy. And to begin with, I bought some of this seat padding and it's like memory foam, and then we cut this into cubes using a metal ruler and a sharp knife. So these blocks were 4 inches by 4 inches. So in total we had 16 blocks in the end. Now because we were cutting them at home, they're not perfectly sized, so you'll see now how we smooth them out. So there's my cube which I'm using, and I also got some of these are nail art pens, and I've also got some wooden spatulas. You can buy these from art and craft stores, but this one, I think these were beauty ones actually, which you use for spreading hot wax. And these are some fabric paints that I got in a set from Amazon, and you get 24 colours in the set. Now when I bought this, I had absolutely no idea how much puffy paint you need. So I'm going to show you this set anyway, because I think it's quite a nice one if you're making smaller cubes. It's got lots of bright colours in it, and you also get some brushes included too. And they come in squeezy bottles, so you can do some nice designs, do some writing, things like that, like you can when you get tulip paints. I think I paid about £15 for all these colours, so it's not bad value, because a tulip puffy paint, a small bottle, is usually about £2 just for one. So to begin with, I just squirted some of that red 3D paint and started to spread it with a spatula. You can see it just soaked it right up. This is a really nice bright shade of red. And here I am adding another coat to the other side. And some sides are a bit rougher than the others because of the way that we cut them, but it's not too bad. And then we did this side as well. So this is a sponge, remember, it's like memory foam, so it really sucked up the paint, and I soon realised that I was going to need a lot more paint than one little tube. And this is the smoothest side, so I use this as the side for the face. I traced a circle for Numberblock 1's eye, and I used a spatula to spread that out a little bit. It's actually quite hard to do with a paintbrush with puffy paint. You're better off using something flat. I then used a darker red that was in the kit to trace the outside of the eye. And spread that out a little bit with a paintbrush. I then also used that same darker red colour to trace out a mouth. As you can see, I was running low on colour, so I cut open the bottom and I filled in the rest of the face with the bright red. So here I'm just spreading out with a brush to fill in all the little gaps. And there you go, there's the face finished, and I just used one of the nail art tools for spreading out the iris, which is black. and also added a little bit of detail to the mouth. I just took some of the excess off there. And now I'm just taking the white to add a little highlight detail to the eye. And my first coat is finally dry. I'm just giving it a bit of a squish. Now I decided that it wasn't squishy enough, so one way to make it squishier is to add some more paint. So I used a mix of tulip puffy paint in red mixed with some regular acrylic paint so I could do more layers. So here is the regular red acrylic paint, which is quite cheap to buy. And I mixed that with some red puffy paint, which is a bit more expensive, which is why I'm mixing them together, because I could just tell that it was going to suck up lots and lots of the product. I'm also adding a little bit of white into there to make it a paler red rather than a dark red. And giving that a good mix with my spatula. And here I am adding a second layer to Numberblock 1. And as I'm adding more layers, I can see that it's smoothing out the surface of it because it's a bit bumpy on some of the sides. And I'm just topping up the face too with a bit more puffy paint. And I decided to make the eyeball a little more, a little bit more 3D, which is why I added a big squirt of the white paint, which I'm just going to spread out. And I'm just smoothing out the face there, making sure it's nice and bright. And finally, after many days of drying, Squishy Numberblock 1 is dry. Let's give it a good squish. What do you think? I think it works okay as a squish. It's pretty tough. And there's our finished Numberblock Squishie 1 made out of memory foam. I hope you guys enjoyed that video, and we'll see you again next time. Goodbye!